If you work with your shirt off, and your husband does too, you might be a redneck. Wait, with the husband, does that mean that it's a woman? It's a woman. That's the joke. I get the joke. Ah! What is going on, guys? My name is xJawz. I'm sorry I've been really busy. Y'all know I have been busy, but I've really been trying to get my content out there. Luckily, I was able to get this somewhat good game out there. I didn't think it was absolutely bad. It's almost a 3 KD game, so for the average Call of Duty player, I guess that's pretty good. But I tried my best to be able to get somewhat good game out there. But I want to talk about a video response to Sam or xJawz's video of whenever he was talking about the reason he hasn't been uploading. And if y'all didn't see that, I'll be sure to put a link in the description. But he was talking about how the reason he has been having this really weird upload schedule and stuff. And basically the main thing that his main point that he kind of put out there was that he just now started making friends. And I can completely feel him on that, because basically the exact same thing happened to me also. I can still remember going home after 6th grade, and it was basically in 5th grade, but it really started to hit me hard in 6th grade, because I realized that I didn't really have like many friends and stuff. And so I went home, and I still remember I cried. Like, I was like sad. I mean, it was like one of those little sobby little kid stories, but it actually happened to me legit. And I was really sad. I mean, I'm not in that same position now, but I was in that same time. And therefore, I feel exactly what he's talking about. Guys, if y'all may not know out there, or if y'all may not like know what exactly it feels like, it sucks. Like, it's legit pain. I mean, to realize that like there's no one like on earth that there's like no support for you. That sucks. I mean, yeah, you've got your family, but your family's not going to be at school with you unless you're lucky with your sisters. But they're still not going to want you to be that way. And that's just, it sucks that way. But, sometimes you got to get through that. And what I've realized through that time, where if that is happening to you right now, my advice, the way it happened to me, and I think it happens in different ways to different people, the way it kind of happened to Sam is that it was his personality. He says he just wasn't really that social and stuff like that. But I mean, he's good at Call of Duty, and that's like the things I was saying earlier about different people born with different skills. I mean, I say conversation and social life is a skill, while Call of Duty and video games, I believe, is a skill also. And some people just have one skill and some people don't. And in that part of my life, I was still developing that skill. And at that point, it wasn't really that strong. But I mean, that's just what happens, and that's kind of what happened with Sam, and it kind of developed for him later, because he said he started making friends at like around the end of his high school year, and that's just you develop at different points and different times, and it kind of worked out for him that way. And I feel his pain though overall though, because he was able to at least. I mean, I'm not saying this in a way where he was just like a complete nerd, but I'm saying like he was at least able to play at Call of Duty and stuff, while other people are able to go around and social. And that's what I'm saying, it equals out, because that's what I'm saying, all skills are equal, because all of it is a view and a opinion. And that's what I'm just saying though, is that for most of that time in his life, he was doing Call of Duty, and then all of a sudden he started making friends, and that was a new skill to him. And that's the reason it's awesome. And a lot of people have the skill of talking, and that's the reason it's so looked upon, while a lot of people don't have the skill of video gaming. And that's where that is not looked high upon, because if everybody has one skill, you're going to want that one skill to be like everybody else. I hope y'all see where I'm kind of getting at. And that's just kind of the way this thing is, because the way kind of I see as our society is that the people people just want to be the same as everybody else, because they want to blend in and they don't want to feel bad about themselves, because if you're different, then people are going to ridicule you, because that's just the way it is. Now, if you're a good different, then that may be, that if it's like a good different that people want to be like you, then that's what you can do. But majority of the time, if you're not a different that people make you want, like they want to be like you, then that's just gonna be, something like that. But you see, there's people who go out there, like say like Tim Tebow, he's going out there and he's being an example and stuff like that, and he is making himself different, while a lot of people want to be like him, but on the road to it, he receives so much ridicule on that path, where that he got in a high position though, because if you want to be different, the very first thing you got to be ready for is ridicule by other people, because it's different and people are just going to ridicule you like that, like I said. But later on though, if you keep sticking with it, people are going to see that and they're going to like that and they're going to want to be like that. And that's just kind of something, but you've gotta be good at it. Whatever you're trying to be different at, if you realize it's a skill that you have and you're good at it and it's different from everybody else, you've got to have the discipline and the drive to be able to go and pursue it. And I mean, I know it's kind of jumped off from the original topic when I was talking about, but in the end though, it all relates back to one thing, because all skills are the same. And that's kind of the point I really wanted to get to. But anyways, back to Sam though. I completely feel for him. I feel bad for him, but at the same time I'm happy for him, because I mean, he realized though what is exactly happening to him, and now he's going through it and it's all good now. But the thing is that I don't want him to get hate on that video, because I could tell he was trying to tiptoe around it, and he was, trying not to get hate. The one thing I kind of wish he didn't did was ask for likes and favorites, because that annoys me, but that's just me. But, because, I don't usually do that kind of stuff. But, I mean, some people do it different ways. He might have to do it because it's like his job and stuff like that. So, you got to do what you got to do for your job. But I feel bad for him in that aspect. I wish him all for the best though. And the thing is though, that was really good, that I could kind of see that kind of came out of that, is because he was so good with video games and stuff, he's able to take his skill and get it to the next level to be able to partner with Machinima. And in doing that, he was able to be able to go and he could meet new friends there. And the thing about the social aspect of life, like a conversational skill, is that, I mean, it's just like any other skill, and you're gonna have to train it whether you want to or not. It's like say if you're playing soccer for the first time. I mean, you're not gonna be able to juggle like immediately. Like you have to practice it a good bit to be able to get it. And if you're not like naturally good at soccer, then you got to try really hard. And for some people, that's the way it is for conversation. I mean, you have to actually go and actually, like, even if you're not built for it, you've got to make that skill, because you can always learn any skill out there if you put the discipline and work out there to get it. And that's what I kind of want to say though, is that he was able to do that. And he finally was able to make friends, because I think what he said was that he was able to use his YouTube and have like his huge audience and stuff to be able to get, friends and stuff. And that's where you use your one skill that you're really good at and use it to help with your other skill. And that can apply with many different skills. You just got to find the right way. And, maybe even finding the right way to be able to do that is a skill. I mean, it's just, there's so many skills out there that people don't really realize that I kind of want to talk about, but it's just like, it's so advanced right now that I can't even really comprehend it right now. So, I mean, it's just, it's crazy though. But overall, he was able to use that one skill to be able to get this other skill, and he was able to combine it together. He was able to make friends, and I don't want to make this sound all cheesy and stuff, like where we're all friends and stuff in the end, but it's basically the concept of it. And anybody who's felt pain or anything along those lines of maybe not in conversation of being left out or, not being able to make friends, but maybe in other aspect of maybe you're getting made fun of because you can't play video games right, maybe because you can't play sports right, then, I mean, I hope you can kind of feel me on this topic, because it sucks though. And I hope everybody just kind of sees it. And the reason I'm making this video though is just because I felt really bad for him, that I felt like I had to actually just say something. And if somehow he watches this out there, God, dude, what's up? I mean, this is awesome, because I get to talk to you. But it's pretty cool just being just being able to use one skill to be able to help another. And I know I've said that a million times, but I'm trying to get my commentating skills where I'm not even repeating one topic over and over. Because even if y'all have noticed it, ever since I even started my YouTube, it went from like me just mumbling and saying and now I'm not saying as much. I'm louder. I've gotten better at using video and stuff like that, and that's where I want to say that you can always practice. If you keep practicing a skill, you will get better. For anybody who doesn't know that, but I mean, pretty much everybody knows that kind of concept. So I don't want to be that guy who goes out there and points out every little known, I guess, object out there. I don't know, but basically, I just wanted to kind of share my thoughts and stuff like that because I really felt for him. Sam, if you're watching this, I wish you the best. If everything's going good for you, dude, I hope everything's good. And yeah, so I want to thank y'all so much for watching this video. I hope maybe y'all actually learned something from this because that's kind of my goal. Maybe I could teach y'all a little bit about skills for anybody out there who's new to my channel or anything. I want to say hello, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be playing Minecraft for the Xbox 360 and it's coming out soon. So yeah, woo. So thank you for watching and peace out.